You know, the thing that really makes me feel a little bit of satisfaction is that all of these things that I'm trying to teach, all of these components that make me who I am and give me this perspective on humanity, on the cosmos, on biology, on this existential human condition, this human experience, using this DNA design to take all of this in and manifest it in the most perfect, the most graceful, the most strong, and the most resilient, the most resistive way possible. What am I resisting? Sometimes I'm resisting other human beings. Sometimes I'm resisting matter in different densities, which changes its weight and changes its properties. Myself, whether I'm thinking about reforming these moral qualities, these ethical qualities, or if I'm talking about rehabbing an injury, the cellular qualities that my body goes through day in and day out without my control. My immune system is either seeking those aberrant cancer cells, finding them and dissolving their membranes and making those components get flushed out of the system somehow, some way. You see how easy it is to stay in balance? You just have to understand these different complementary physiological relationships between your hands and your toes. See, to stay in balance is to understand how to use these different parts of you evenly. And this is why when you do this, you will have an evenly developed musculature and a postural structure, an innate structure that further enables you to develop synergistically. To your blueprint's maximal potential for flexibility, for organ development, for strength, for capacity to relax, capacity to concentrate, the capacity to synthesize and to integrate, and to then teach and dispense that knowledge and that roadmap that you uniquely have synthesized, that you uniquely have discovered. I really want you to take these ideas and do something with them. Do something more than I can do. Make me famous, or make yourselves famous. Steal these ideas. Create a political party with them. Talk about me as being the originator. I'll deflect it to the rest of experience, all of history, and all of the future, and all of the now. I'm revering everything that's ever come to enhance our experience, to protect future generations' access to the most precious and powerful resources that exist in the universe, that we have discovered. That we are utilizing to spread or to not spread enlightened understanding of how we have come to understand and explain the phenomena of the universe. internal phenomena as well as external phenomena. There's certain things that make up the human experience, a certain core, just like there's certain elements that make up, 99% of the body. Zinc, iron, carbon. See, there's just these small circles. You're making small circles with every bone possible. You're making small circles with your eyes. Think about the Twilight Zone, where there's this barbershop-like design that when rotated creates an illusion of three-dimensionality. Imagine that happening at the nanometer level. That's how focused your binocular vision can enable you to be. In order to achieve that muscular visual cortical relationship, you must train your eyes and your arms and your body and your brain stem to operate at certain angular positions that are themselves synergistic because they're evolutionary in nature. Their relationships, their dimensions, their associations, their complements, their polarized positions of contact, there are some beautiful things to every religion, because every religion incorporates, is foundationally derived from the human animal's design. You cannot discover these higher realms of cognitive physiological unification. Near unification will never be 100% unified because of the autonomic nervous system. Consciousness cannot know the self completely. But there can be moments. There are moments in that pew. There's moments on the LSD trip. There are moments in sports. There are moments at work. There are all kinds of moments where we can perceive. We can use our sensibilities to define a feeling as being total. How do you imagine omnipotent power and forgiveness and total acceptance? You say those words. You try to imagine the scale of the universe. You try to imagine the scale of your life. You try to imagine the scale of the insides and all of those trillions and trillions of molecules and all of those trillions of cells and all of those trillions of atoms. Trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions. Carl Sagan wrote a book called Billions and Billions towards the end of his life. Those are valuable ideas. Those are as valuable as ideas from anyone, and more valuable than any theologian who is not integrating the atomic theory. Period. I know I'm going to lose some people in that. Religion has a lot of benefits. It gives us community. It gives us solidarity. It gives us a sense of, I want to be trusted, and I'm going to prove by trying to join this community, by being a part of this larger family, I'm going to hold myself